Space, the final frontier. These are the voyages of a new Trekkie. My 5-year mission to search out Star Trek media, to seek out our fans and merchandise, to boldly go where no fan has gone before.
Welcome back to another episode of Time. We're going to talk about Star Trek Phase 2. In this case, we're looking at the episode Enemy Starfleet. In this episode, the USS Enterprise is under attack from a long-lost Federation ship, the USS Eagle, now commanded by an evil yet alluring Alersa. So the first few episodes of this show are pretty great in that, not the first 2 episodes, mostly because the first 2 episodes are trying to be, they have, say, their amateur acting and all that. And, yeah, you have that going on. And then you have, recurring plot lines from the previous episode, which is Blood and Iron, which had, characters such as Kirk's nephew, Peter Kirk, and the fact that he is still feeling guilt, remorse, missing his betrothed.
Lieutenant Chekhov thinks I'm overanalyzing.
You are. And I know this because it's what another Ensign Kirk used to do. Listen, your distraction on the planet, perfectly normal. Your wounds, very raw. But there's no way he would want you to risk your life for his memory.
And all that, which is good dramatic ideas and all that. If that was actually in a episode of Star Trek or a film, that'd be great. And it is. I do have to say it's pretty cool in the fact that we have a red shirt who doesn't die. And I guess it's because, he's related to the captain, so, we can't kill him off. But, I do have to say one of the issues of this episode, though, honestly, is the fact that, like some of the early episodes, you had your goofy acting.
I'm sorry we couldn't come to an understanding, Captain Kirk. Perhaps we'll renegotiate when my boot is on your throat.
From the actors. And I do have to say that the actress who plays the villain is just plain over the top. I'm trying to think if Shatner had been in this, she'd probably be overtopping him. But honestly, I gotta say it's entertaining. The CGI for this episode makes it stand out. It makes it feel like, say, wow, I'm watching something from The Next Generation or Picard or something like that.
He's already turned. Will, now! Fire everything we've got!
Which is really cool to see with the original crew of the show. Original crew characters. And I gotta say, the actor who plays Spock, he reminds me of, how we'd eventually get Zachary Quinto as Spock in the newer films. I know some people have issues with those films, but honestly, those are the films that got me into Trek, and the fact that I didn't watch the show beforehand. And, this episode is entertaining in that it's just goofy at times. The space battles are pretty cool.
Eagle is returning fire. All weapons banks.
The opening of it reminds me of, I think, the episode where Kirk fights the Gorn which is, I mean, I think it's a pretty cool callback for its music. Honestly, it would be pretty cool if they had the Gorn in this series, because it'd just be, wow, you went there, you got the Gorn, or you had the Trolls. I don't know, it'd be pretty cool to see that in the Star Trek New Voyages series. I mean, Phase 2 series. Unfortunately, the show did get canceled, so we don't really know what kind of stories it would eventually have gotten to, had the opportunity to do. Honestly, I can say the issues with this episode is it's entertaining. The acting can be a little over the top from like the guest cast members, but it's entertaining. That's just how I feel though.